Welcome back to goldfries. This is the BMS casing version 2 and it retails at RM199. It has 4 RGB LED fans that are controllable via remote control or even through your software. The version 1, however, does not have controllable RGB LED fans, but it has a total of 6 fans, 2 additional fans at the top. Now, without further ado, let me show you the casing itself and share with you my experience. We'll start off with an overview of the BMS. This is what the casing looks like without any components inside. The buttons are placed at the top along with the rest of the ports. The BMS comes with grilled front panel, and the side panel is of a door hinge tempered glass where you open by pulling the provided handle. With the front panel open, this is what the pre-installed 320mm RGB LED intake fans look like. From the inside, there's the same 120mm fan at the rear. There's room at the ceiling to mount 2 120mm fans, and it looks like there's enough space even for an AIO radiator. From the other side, you see that there's plenty of cutout for cable routing. There's a hub to control the fans, and one thing to note is there's no rubber grommets for the cutout, which is by now the only downside. Now let's start the build. In goes the AMD Ryzen 5 3600 processor on the ASRock B550M Steel Legend motherboard. The 2 sticks of white colored RAM by Accelerate are placed on the motherboard, and once the cooler is in place, they all go into the casing. For the graphics card, I used the Zotac RTX 2060. At this point, I want to highlight that securing the graphics card is a little tricky as the side panel is a hinged glass, so you have to balance the glass for your arm to reach in one side while securing it on the other. Another downside of the hinged glass is that you can't have the casing rest on the table with the glass underneath because any wrong pressure could break the glass. Let's move on. For the sake of appearance, I use TechWare's extension cables in this build. The opening at the rear is spacious, so in goes the Thermaltake power supply unit with ease. With that, this is what we have. A full-on RGB LED casing that looks premium but at an affordable price tag. There are so many modes for the RGB fans lighting that I couldn't be bothered to record all of it because it'll extend video by literally many minutes. The RGB fans can be synced to the motherboard ARGB with the provided ARGB cables. It can also be controlled via the bundle remote control, which is a more convenient option, so it's a plus for that. On the downside is that the fans do not come with standard connectors, so they will work only with the hub in place and they require a SATA power connection. The room on the underside is spacious enough for cable management. Even with cable extenders in place, there's ample room for one to conduct low effort arrangement and still close the panel with ease. Performance-wise, it's really good. Whether the casing is open or closed, the fan does the job well, and the Zotac RTX 2060 running Unigine superposition at 1080p extreme peaks at the same 78 degrees Celsius. Alright, so we come to the end of this video. The BMS version 2 casing that retails at RM199 definitely deserves a gold badge. I mean, what more can you ask for? It looks great, it has good airflow, and it has reasonable build quality. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Do remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Bye bye.